friends, welcome back. Are you ready to hear how to make a piglet special salad? That is the topic today.
Welcome! Here is your hostess and coach, Chandra Zas, helping people make food and mood changes doable without missing out. Go ahead, high five that like button, subscribe and share while you're there.
I have a little bit of a reputation amongst my friends of making killer salads, and it's what I choose to bring to social gatherings, potlucks, or even like if someone's having me for a meal, I still like to bring a salad because I really like to have something that I know I will feel really good eating. Sometimes there's foods that are not super great for my body, so salad is like where it's at. And it's also what we eat very, very regularly. This meal that I'm preparing for you right now, we're actually going to eat after this video. And it is what we eat most days of the week. It's kind of our go-to regular default meal. We also pack this meal. We'll put it in Tupperwares and take it with us. If we're going on a journey or adventure or climbing or something, we'll take this meal, but in a Tupperware with us. So this is really like, anybody can make this. If you go to below this video, well, if you go to my website, you'll see, I'll make a post about this and you can see all of the ingredients and all of the directions and everything. So go to my blog, check it out, zenodyssey.com. Also, there's an Amazon list there where you can order all of the topping items from Amazon. So you can see which tahini we like the best and which nutritional yeast and the different options. But right now I'm in Israel filming this video, and we have found wherever we go to, whichever country we travel in, we find pretty much these basic toppings. So, there's a few extra toppings that we kind of have a hard time finding sometimes, but these toppings we found in every country that we visited, in Argentina and Turkey and Mexico. Like if you go to a health food store, you can find these ingredients, and they really make any salad taste good. When we lived on a cruise ship, for a number of years, and we tried to do our best with eating as healthy as possible. And often what that meant is we ordered food off of Amazon, toppings. We also went to the local health food store and bought some kraut and stuff. And we would order like iceberg lettuce. We ordered the Caesar salad. No, we ordered the Cobb salad without any eggs or bacon or cheese or dressing, which basically meant that we got iceberg lettuce and some avocado. So we would then make a meal out of this iceberg lettuce. We literally made iceberg lettuce taste good with these toppings. So this is like really a magic meal. It's very fast to prepare. It tastes amazing. A lot of it has to do with the quantities and the ratios of the toppings. But I'm just going to show you how I make it so that you can have this in your back pocket, and maybe you can make this your default meal to take care of your gut, take care of your brain and your body and your belly. I mean, this to me is like an amazing meal. So what I've done is I prepped it all. We have a plate of, I believe they call this ricotta here in Israel. We like to get greens. It's some kind of cousin of arugula, but we'll use organic greens. So one thing that you have to understand about a good salad is like quality ingredients. Cruise ship aside, we had mainstream iceberg lettuce that still was okay. Sometimes it was romaine, but mostly iceberg. So start with your greens. I really like, these are cooked carrots. They're boiled. You can like stick a fork through them. They're like, my man likes them like very cooked. I prefer them a little al dente. So it's kind of like your pasta. How well do you like your carrots cooked? So I really like to have a cooked vegetable in the salad. So sometimes it's roasted beets, sometimes it's sweet potatoes, sometimes it's like leftovers. We call them bestovers from the night before or whenever, but I really like to have a cooked vegetable in the salad. For me, it digests a little bit better. It really makes a difference. So what I like to do is I like to add, oops, you can't see me if I stand up. So I like to add some carrots as one of the first things. So this to me, it like gives a nice sweetness, it gives some groundedness, it's like helps the digestion. Speaking of digestion, I really like to think about enzymes in the food. So my little one, she will eat pretty much this exact same meal. In fact, I'll just show you. So orders. I'm skipping order. Okay. Enzymes. I really like to think of breaking down food. So one of the things that we really like to do is have onion, red onion. White onion, I'll eat it if I have to, and I'll eat it with like hummus. But we eat red onion with almost every meal, and especially with salads and especially with burgers. It really helps like your stomach help break down the food. So what I was gonna say is that my little one, she eats basically the same meal as us. She's 3.5, except that she doesn't eat the greens because kids under, I need to look up the exact number, but I think it's around 5 or 7. They lack the enzymes to break down greens. So we don't give her the greens. If she wants to have a bite, she will. She'll have like occasionally a bite of my greens. But mostly she's having everything the same except for the greens and except for the onions. And she has yet to like radish, but everything else she'll have the same. So the next thing about the salad is eggs. So these are soft boiled 6-minute eggs. And if you go to the last video, I talk exactly how to make a perfect 6-minute egg. This is from that video. So you can see how this is like egg soup. So I'm gonna just trust me on this. I'm gonna adjust this just a little bit because my man is really hungry and I wanna make sure he has his 3 eggs. And this will be my little ones. So I'm gonna make her food also so that she eats this every day with us. So she loves her carrots. So now we have our 3 plates. So onion, I want to finish about digestion. So there's few things that really help with digestion because some people have a hard time digesting salad and that's why they don't like it. So it has a lot to do with the onions that you add or the radishes. These are our radishes and these really help with the liver. Radishes are really good for the liver and also helping breaking down the food. You also have apple cider vinegar. This is in Israel, so you don't have English here, but apple cider vinegar is really, really good for also helping break down the salad. And also crunch. These are like the things that really make a difference. I would have at least one of these in your meal, at least one. The other things that you can put so you kind of think about like an acid. You want to think about like enzymes. So you have your kraut, you have your apple cider, you have your onion, you have your radish. You can also use raw garlic. So I have sliced up some raw garlic for myself today because I'm helping my immune system out a little bit. Maybe I'll make another video on that another day, but raw garlic is also like helps break down and digest the food. The other thing that you can use is lemon. You can squeeze lemon on your food. I like to at least have apple cider vinegar or lemon. These are like really, really important for digesting the salad. And honestly, like if I don't have one of these, it's also hard for me to eat salad. It's like, oof, like some people use balsamic. Balsamic comes with a lot of sugar, so I'll have balsamic like as a treat, but not as like a regular staple for my salad, but it still adds that acid and it still helps break things down. Then we have our cucumber. So I like to put on a bunch of cucumber for both of us. And you know, the cucumber and the radish, they're extras. The basics are like the greens, an acid, the eggs, a cooked veggie. Like I'll add in some avocado for us, which really adds like something really nice to a salad. I also will add these seeds. I can go ahead and do it with you guys here. So I'll put the seeds on top. And then I'll also take the avocado. I didn't give my little one cucumber. So let's give her some cucumber and some seeds. And we'll share. She eats like really, really amazing. I know I've told this story, but maybe you haven't heard me tell this story, but her teachers at school asked me if I would talk to the other parents about food because they've noticed that with the food that we feed her, she's like extremely well regulated. Food makes such a huge difference in how we feel, and how, depending on how we feel, really makes a difference in how we show up, how emotionally regulated we're able to be, how calm and patient amongst chaos and curveballs, or learning new things and developing. Like food is really like baseline to feeling good and showing up well in our life. So that is like the foundation of the salad. And now is the olive oil. And we use a lot of oil. You can maybe call it the Mediterranean diet, but like we use a lot of oil. And I think this is one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of people make is they don't put enough oil in their salads. Having oil on the salad, like it really makes a big difference. So you can see I put a lot of salad. My man might actually put more oil. He is like really drinking a lot of oil. We're going through like a couple liters a week between the three of us. Here's our apple cider. We also like to take a shot of this. I'll show you guys. So a capful. Woo! So we like to take a capful of apple cider before meals. It's really, really good for digestion. Also, as we get older, our enzymes decrease, so it's really, really good to help with digestion and hydrochloric acid. Okay, then we have flaxseed. This is just ground flaxseed. It's really good for digestion and calories. Sprinkle some on. And a lot of this is like you want to kind of play with, my man actually doesn't like it when I make his salad. He's not going to really like this. He prefers to do the toppings exactly his way. But for the sake of the video, so I just give you that information because you should also figure out and test out and listen to your body of like which things you want less or more of. But this is the way to really make it taste good. And not only taste good to your taste buds, but taste good to your body, where your body says yes. So this is nutritional yeast. Here is called Nooch, vitamin fortified yeast. It's called all kinds of different things in different countries. My little one loves this. I'm not going to put any on. I'm going to let her put it on. She's really enjoying the shaking. But this is something you can add. And kraut is a necessity. Super, at least the bare minimum for like digestive purposes is like a forkful. That's all you really, really need. If you're going to eat more than that, then it's more like for taste and more because it tastes really good. Now, one of the things that I help my clients with in their program is to getting off of sugar and flour because it's really the worst thing we can do for our health. And something that's really cool that happens when you get off sugar and flour, your taste buds recalibrate, and kraut actually tastes really sweet. So this is actually like adds like, if you think of Ayurvedic, I've done some Ayurvedic training, and like if you think about the palettes and all of the different flavors, this really brings in a lot of sweet once your taste buds have recalibrated. Okay, then we have some Himalayan salt. We haven't gotten a salt shaker yet. We just moved into this apartment. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have a little change of scenery since my last. If you're watching this on video, you'll see that I just realized that all you guys on podcast are going to have a hard time with this. You're going to have to come over to my YouTube channel and check out the video, or my Instagram. What was I saying? We just moved into this apartment. It's been a really, really chaotic time in our life. So here is our tahini. This is not our favorite tahini. This used to be our favorite tahini. You can buy this on Amazon. Our favorite tahini is on my Amazon list. If you go to my website and you go to the toppings, there's a place where you can sign up to see all of my, or you can get to the link to see all of my toppings. I'll also include it in the bottom of wherever you're looking this. I'll give you guys the link for this. We like a different tahini much better. So this is one of the big secrets to making a salad taste really good. You can pull off an incredibly tasty salad with apple cider vinegar, olive oil, tahini, and salt, and good lettuce, and red onion. People have, I call it my party salad. People who don't like salad likes this salad. And one of the big secrets is acid. You want the apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and tahini. This is like makes it creamy and like it gives like a really nice base. Today, I don't think anybody is gonna have tahini today. If we did, I would do like maybe a good size spoonful, like maybe even 2 of these on each plate. But today we have hummus, which we just picked up, my man just picked up we're in Israel, so the hummus here is amazing. And this is like half tahini, like really good hummus is half garbanzo beans, half tahini. So I think all of us are going to skip the tahini today and have hummus today for lunch with also some homemade chili sauce. This is also really good for digestion. So if you didn't have onions and you didn't have apple cider, and if you can handle spicy food, this also does a lot of the same enzymatic magic in your tummy that helps you digest food. So we'll have this. So that covers all of the food. So now you have this really amazing salad. This one's actually my man's, this one's mine. And you got the eggs, you got the greens, the veggies. You've really got it all. And I promise you, it's an incredibly tasty salad and meal. And you'll feel great afterwards, and you'll think great, and your body, I like to, when I eat this food, even though I eat it every single day, I still do a happy food dance. It's it's an amazing meal. So try it out. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. The other thing I want to mention is that if you're ready to make some food and mood changes, contact me. Let's talk. Let's make some changes. Let's get you in my program, and let's make some healthy habits for life. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for your time and attention.